All right, this is a quick video to talk about how your reference becomes an annotated bibliography. So you're going to have your reference list at the very end of your paper. Obviously, it will say references. There'll be a space. You need to look for week 3 formatting, so I'm not using proper formatting here. This is just showing you how to do an annotated bibliography for your references. So you're still going to label it references, but what you're going to do is you're going to follow these 5 steps. Okay, so for each reference, you are going, for the first question, explain how you got it. So for example, if your reference was a journal, after you list the reference per APA, you're going to write out the steps to how you found that journal. So let's go down here and you can see right here is, and I'm going to highlight it, that's my reference per APA. You don't have to highlight it, but that's my reference. And so the first step is, how did I find it? So I'm going to highlight that in a different color. So I found this, it actually was a letter, by researching women in law enforcement through first accessing the Hannon Library page, then the CCJ page, and I typed in the search area women in law enforcement. EBSCO returned with the most relevant information. So that's answering question 1 right here. So I'm going to highlight that in blue. Okay, next. Strengths and weaknesses. So you're going to list the strengths and weaknesses. Let's list that in green. So again, right here, that's where you would list what was good about this reference. So I labeled here, for example, that it showed some hard data as far as the women in law enforcement, but the weakness was that's all it provided. It provided nothing else. Okay, what's your main argument for utilizing the reference? So let's put that, actually, let's not put it in red, you can't see it. So let's put that in gray. So right here, number 3. So this is where you want to write your main argument. I put that this letter proved that through this study, NALI and IACP, that women were not represented equally in law enforcement. Next, you're going to go into the background information on the author or the reference. So, who is the author? Why does this hold credence, or why doesn't it? And then finally, what is the relevancy of this within your topic? So right here, write why it's relevant. And you want to make sure you list them just like I did. And then you will have remember your references go in alphabetical order. So whatever your next reference is, your reference would be listed here. Obviously it wouldn't be the same reference, but then you would again copy and paste, not copy and paste, I'm copy and pasting here, but you would then answer those same 5 questions and that would fall underneath it. Okay, I've just highlighted them for you to understand the different 5 questions that you have to answer, and you will do that for all 4 of your references. All right, that ends this video on annotated bibliography.